Okay, the first off, his family was atheist. His mother was an atheist. His father was born into a Muslim family, but then as soon as Obama came into the scene, was an atheist and died an atheist. His stepfather was a Muslim, but not really that strong of a Muslim. I mean, he didn't agree with organized religion. What he did was, pretty much the only ties that he had to being a Muslim was he said Allah is God and Muhammad is his prophet, and that's about where his Muslimhood ended. He didn't go to mosque, he didn't pray 7 times a day, he didn't do the stereotypical Muslim thing. But at the end of his life, or I'm actually not sure if he's still alive, but he turned agnostic. Now, I know that he's got cousins and whatnots that are still Muslim, but we're just talking about his immediate family. And in fact, Obama was a self-proclaimed atheist until he joined that church 20 years ago. Now, here's a little convenient thing, and actually Captain Awesome said this, and I'm going to just steal it from him. Isn't it kind of convenient that he turned Christian right when he got into politics? Something to think about. Of course, I'm not saying that he's an atheist, because if I did that, I would be saying the same thing that y'all are doing, with really not that much evidence on your side. But I do think that I have more evidence to say that he's an atheist than you do saying that he's a Muslim. Oh yeah, and also let me address that Muslim school thing real quick. Not sure if you're aware of this, but African public schools suck. So what his family decided to do was to put him into a private school, and there is no, just private schools there with no religious affiliation, so they just found the one that looks the best by their standards, and it just happened to be a Muslim school. But actually later, when his stepdad came into the scene, his stepdad actually sent him to a Catholic school in Indonesia. So, again, it just kind of proves that his stepfather wasn't really that Muslim. And, again, Indonesian schools really public schools really aren't that good, so they just put him into the best one they could find at the time. Also, this kind of needs to be said, if you don't believe me that his family wasn't Muslim, first off, do the research yourself. But now let's just use your logic against me, okay? My family's Christian, my mother, my father, my little brother, and I have 3 siblings that don't talk about religion enough for me to really know what they are. But mom, dad, little brother, all Christian. Actually, it gets worse than that. James, a Hebrew name, and the name of his brother and his disciple. I always forget if they're the same person or not. My middle name, Thomas. Another disciple. My last name, this is where it gets interesting. My last name was something that sounded Jewish, but our family went through Ellis Island and they changed it to sound more American. So if people were to say, Hussein is a Muslim name, actually there's no such thing as a Muslim name, it's an Arabic name. And if you're going to use that logic, you have to use that logic on me saying that I am a Christian. Now, he did get, let me see if I can find the numbers here. I cannot. Like a ridiculous amount of money. Like 2.2 million, I think, were the numbers of Muslims giving him the money. A lot of people are like, that's more proof. Then, that doesn't make any sense, because that means the Muslims know something that we don't, and I'm pretty sure they would tell us something. Also, if you gotta say that he's a Christian, or if he's a Muslim because of how much money Muslims are giving him, look at how much money Christians have been giving him. Oh my God, that is a lot more. Also, Muslims like him because Obama wants America mostly out of of the Middle East. You know, like he actually reads the CIA and FBI reports that says the reason why we got attacked is because we're over there. So Obama looks at that and says, so if that's the reason they're attacking us, we need to get out of there. So, of course, Muslims like that. So, that's why Muslims like him. I would like him too if I was in their situation. That's something that I really don't understand. A lot of arguments that I've gotten is his church. His church is somehow evidence of him being a Muslim. Watch My J Right is my new friend video, and I kind of talk about that little incident. But, so I'm not going to really go into it here, but I don't understand how going to a Catholic, or going to a church, Christian church, makes him a Muslim. I don't get it. Now, I was looking up stuff to, I found a list of the end days and, you know, what the Antichrist would be like and stuff. They're so vague. I mean, except for they've got to come out of Israel or Jerusalem, which of course means that Obama can't be. Has to be the leader of some world government, which, you know, the only thing that could be is the United Nations, and the United Nations is so weak, it would take 50 years for it to be anywhere near as strong as it would have to be to become a world government. And he would have to be Jewish. So he cannot be the Antichrist. And that's, to me, that's like such a ridiculous argument. It really doesn't even deserve any time at all. So I hope that I settled this argument. I really don't want to debate this anymore, only unless if you have something new to bring to the table. If you have something new to bring up to the table, something that I didn't mention, something that just comes up, then I'll debate you on it. But these things that I just mentioned, you know, his family, his church, his name, the money that's been given to him, I'm not going to debate those points anymore. If you have some new ones, I'm all for it, but I'm not going to debate you about the same thing over and over and over again. Peace.